Hi, Mohammed. So, let me just share to you the sheet that I've created for the sake of reporting or for the sake of monitoring. So, I have here status that says unchecked EC. That means the unchecked by the EC team. No FNSQ label. That means uh, the agency or the store or the users still not able to add FNSQs of these stores in here. So it shows here on this store there are two rows or FNSQs that has no items that have no FNSQs yet, and so as for these stores as well, and this one and this one and this one as well has got one item that has no FNSQ created for the particular store in transit. So okay, let me just open one store for me to show you what I mean. Okay, this says this shows two items with no FNSQ label. So let me check. Okay, so that's right. Two items with no FNSQ label. Okay, let's go back to this one as well. Okay, AB Dynamics. It says two here with no FNSQ label. So that's right. There's two items with no FNSQ label created yet. Okay. Okay, so for this one as well, two items. So that's right, two items with no FNSQ label. Altamed. Okay, there's one. Preferred. One item with no FNSQ. And this one as well. Oh, sorry about that. It has one item with no FNSQ. Okay, so by the way, we can sort this by status. So say we want to sort this by FNSQ label. So okay, we can sort this one as well as this one. Let's say if you want to sort by in transit, it's sorted by in transit. Okay, so for in transit to warehouse, we'll be the one to check this one as well. Say for example, Bold Wholesale, there are three items that are in transit. So I'm constantly checking these items, status of these items, the tracking status of these items. So this one is in transit. Let me check. There's no tracking ID. It's a DoorDash delivery. Let me check the other two. Okay, so this will be delivered today, I guess. Check the last one. Okay, it's still in transit. So once it's delivered to the warehouse, all we have to do is change the status to at warehouse. Say for example that one. So what store is this? Bold Wholesale. Bold Wholesale, where is it? Okay, so it's set to 0 now because we've changed that to at warehouse. Okay, so let me revert it back to in transit. So Bold Wholesale, it says 3 in transit, and so on and so forth. Okay, so unchecked warehouse. So what does this mean? Let me sort this to unchecked warehouse, or you can use the drop down here and sort unchecked warehouse. Okay, checked warehouse. So let's start with AB Dynamics and checked warehouse. AB Dynamics and checked warehouse. Okay. Okay, so this one unchecked warehouse. So that means if there's an FNSQ created by the store or by the user or by the agency, the warehouse team can then check these items and see if it's all good, and then they'll put the date here as received. Okay, they'll put the date received in here. Okay, so in this case there's no date received. That means they haven't checked this one yet. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is not included because there's no FNSQ yet. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let me check if there are 6. There's 5. How come? Maybe the other one is in transit. Okay, so yeah, the other one is in transit. So this one is, I guess, in transit. That's correct. So that's in transit. So that's of course the warehouse team couldn't check these items yet because it's still in transit, so it's not counted. So that's right. This one is not included. It's only 1 2 3 4 5. It will count only items that has FNSQ and items that are at the warehouse already. Okay. So next is quantity ordered versus quantity received. Okay, I'll sort this by this status: quantity ordered versus quantity received. So AutoMed, let me check this one. Okay, this one is good. This one is the same. 3 2 2 2 6 6 6. This one is not the same. This one is the same. This one is not checked yet. So there's a difference of 12 minus 22. That's 10. This one is not included for the count because it's not yet checked. Okay. So let's go back to the report. Okay. So there's 10. Let's check AJ supply. It says 5. This one is not checked yet. It says 2. That's the same. This is the same. This one is not the same. This is the same. So there's a difference of 5. So 1 against 6. There's a difference of 5. Let me check. That's right. There's a difference of 5. This one, difference of 2. This one is not checked yet, so it's not included. This one, 6 versus 4. So that's 2. So that's correct. There's a difference of 2. And this one, lastly, wholesale, there's a difference of 1. Let me check. This one, this is the only item that's been checked. So let's see. Quantity ordered 6. Received quantity is 5. So there's a difference of 1. So that's right. There's a difference of 1. So that's it. So at warehouse, so everything that says at warehouse in here, it will be counted as at warehouse. Okay. And a number of NSQs. Okay, so this is different. This is counting on a different sheet. So that's this status here is counting from the FBA plan sheet. So where's the FBA plan sheet? So this is the FBA plan sheet. So basically this is this is the FBA plan sheet, but I've created a sheet that we can check or monitor the movement of the FBA shipment plans. So this is the sheet that I've created. This is exactly the same data from this sheet here, the FBA plan sheet. Okay, so this is the same data until column I. So after column I, so I have added columns that will be very helpful for us. Okay, because we need also to determine how many units are shipped, because we will be using this one in charging the agency or the stores of how many units were shipped to the warehouse. Okay, so here It shows here how many FNSQs are added to the FBA plan. For this store, it has 9. So box dimensions added were 9 as well. So that means this is ready to for the agency to create a label. So the status should be box dim set. So this is correct, box dim set. Okay, this one as well. This is ready because dimensions are set. Box dimensions are set. This one, there's one item that has no box dimensions yet. Let me check. One item that has no box dimensions. Let me check if it's correct. This is not ready to for the agency to provide a label or create a label. Okay, so status should be warehouse to prep. So let me check if the status is correct. That is correct. Warehouse to prep. This one as well. Two items with no box dimensions yet. Let me check. Okay, that's correct. Two items with no box dimensions yet. Okay, and so on and so forth. This one is ready because there's only one item on this FBA plan, and box dimensions were added. So that means the correct status is box dim sent. So box dim sent. So that means the agency is ready. This is ready for the agency to create a label. So that's it. So we got here initiate a return. So we can see here we have like we have items that or stores that initiated some items for return or requested some items for return. So there's AB Dynamics and 551. So I guess these items were not added to the FA plan because it shows here nothing. Okay, it shows here nothing. Say for example, if let me see, let me add one item here. AB Dynamics, for example, this one is to initiate a return. So let me just add this. What's the store? AB Dynamics. AB Dynamics. Let me try to add this. Let's get the FNSQ. No FNSQ. But say for example, let me just put here test. This is just an example so that we will know if items are included that are requested for a return. So what else? Quantity to ship, say for example is 10. Here is 6. Okay, 6. Let me just put here 6. FNSQ. Say box labels there. This is just an example. It's just an example. So if we try to put here, just a minute. Okay. Okay, test SKU. Okay. It's not test SKU. So that's it. Okay, so here the status says initiate a return. So this was found on the sheet that this item was tagged as initiate a return. So when we check here, it got 1 AB Dynamics. So 1 item initiate for return. So if this happens, then we need to tell the agency that hey, you guys are putting something that is for that you requested for a return, then it's included on the FBA plan sheet. So this has to be removed. Okay, so say for example if AB Dynamics. Let me just delete this one. Okay. So this one, for example, so say for example I was able to, or let me check, I'll get a SKU, FNSKU from another store. I'll put here. Okay. Okay, so it says here FNSKU not found. So maybe when we go back here, okay, we go back here. So there's a count of 1. So FNSKU not found. So if that happens, then we need to tell again the agency that they've encoded something that's not found on the PO sheet that they've created. So it should be, if there's something that they've created in the PO sheet, or that they've added in the FBA plan sheet, it has to be there also on the PO sheet. So that's why I've added this column here, so that we will know if there are items that yeah, if there are items that's not found from the PO sheet that is added on the FBA plan sheet. Okay, let me just delete this one. This one as well. So it's deleted here also. So that's it. So in transit, so here we have one item that is in transit and it's added to the FBA plan sheet. So let me check what is that item. So let's get to the right columns. So it says here at warehouse in transit. So in transit, this is not supposed to be added here because well, of course, it's still not there in the warehouse. It's not checked in yet in the warehouse. This is the FNSQ. This is the ASIN. It's the ASIN and bold wholesale. Okay, so it's there. Bold wholesale. It's in transit. Let me check the tracking ID. There's no tracking ID yet, so we can't check that until they'll provide a tracking ID, or until they provide here the note, because this is different tracking. It's coming from DoorDash, so it doesn't have a tracking number like the other couriers here. So if this has been delivered, then the agency should put a note here. Say for example here that it's delivered on what date by uh, on what date and to what location. So they have to put something in there. I mean that's the process. Okay, so that's it, I guess. I hope this will help, and I hope the agency as well can check this. I'll send this video to them as well, and I hope they can also uh, monitor everything with the help of this report. Okay, well, thank you, guys. Thank you, Mohammed.